Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Emo Nightly News, every moment online. In tonight's headlines, Dominica hosts OECS Pearl Regional Sustainability Summit. 4-H Club hosts Sustainable Agriculture and Culinary Arts Program. Israel strikes Lebanon as Hezbollah fires rockets. Guyana and Anguilla disqualified from CONCACAF Under-20 qualifiers. And Domino League showdowns intensify across all zones. Details of these stories and more coming up next. Stay with us.
Welcome to Antigua. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to massive madadle.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis, and this is the news broadcast for the 3rd of March 2026. First up in local news, the Dominica National 4-H Club has successfully completed its Sustainable Agriculture and Culinary Arts Nutrition Program under the theme, Cultivating the Future Food Security. Over the past 2 months, junior and senior members from Convent High School, St. Martin's Secondary School, and St. Mary's Academy participated in hands-on culinary sessions as part of the ministry's nutrition program within the 4-H Club. The sessions, hosted at Great Old House Restaurant and Jungle Bay, introduced students to various cooking methods and local food preparation techniques, with emphasis on fresh, local-sourced ingredients. Participants gained practical kitchen experience while learning about nutrition, sustainable agriculture, and the importance of national food security. The 4-H Club extended thanks to Miss Coralie Thomas, nutritionist in the Ministry of Education, and Mr. Bert Paul, National 4-H Club Director, along with all partners who supported the initiative. Organizers say the program continues to empower young aspiring chefs and future leaders in agriculture across Dominica. The Northern District 4-H Festival was held at the Clifton Primary School under the theme, Beyond Ready, Thinking Bigger, Serving Better, Living Healthier. The event brought together clubs from across the district for a day filled with learning, competition, and creativity. 4-H coordinator within the Youth Development Division, Michelle Abraham Shillingford, gave an overview of the festival, highlighting its role in developing leadership skills, confidence, and teamwork among participants.
Hi, good day. My name is Michelle Abraham Shillingford and I work with the Youth Division as the 4-H coordinator. And we are here today to start off with one of our first 4-H district festivals with our junior clubs. It will be the first of 4 to take place following this week. Starting today, we will have one on the southeast tomorrow. We will also have one on the Western District on Friday and on the 17th on the Northeast. But today, we are here with the clubites from the Northern District, all the schools on the Northern District, to celebrate 4-H, to celebrate what they have accomplished throughout the school year. We know that we are in the middle of second term and they're coming to the ending of the school year. Basically, it's approaching us, and so every year annually we allow them to gather together to showcase their skills, their talents, exhibit some of the things that they've been doing. Theme for this year: beyond ready, thinking bigger, serving better, and living healthier. For those of you who don't know, 4H, the 4H's represent head, heart, hands, and health. And so everything that we're doing here today is a representation of that, what the children pledge to do every day by using their heads for better thinking, using their hearts for greater loyalty, using their hands for serving, and their health for better living.
She further thanked the sponsors of this event.
This would not have been possible, of course, without our partners, the ICWI and OECS Pearl, which are our main sponsors for today's activity. So at the Youth Division, we are very grateful for them coming on board. And we invite many others to come on board to partner with us to help our young persons.
That was Michelle Abraham Schillingford. Assistant Chef Youth Development Officer Miss Marcia Barron also delivered brief remarks reinforcing the values and principles of the 4-H movement and encouraging students to continue striving for excellence.
It's truly a pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Youth Development Division as we gather at the North District 4-H Festival under the theme Beyond Ready, Thinking Better, Serving Better, and Living Healthier. Today is more than just an event. It is a celebration of growth, it's a celebration of leadership, a celebration of service and incredible potential for our young people. And in that case, we have our 4-H's. The 4-H movement is under the Ministry of Youth Sports and Community Development, which is responsible for youth affairs on the island. And continue to shape resilience, shape skill, and community-minded young leaders. Through agriculture, through science, through entrepreneurship, through arts and craft, through culture, through community service, our 4-H's are not only just completing projects, but you are able to lead, you are able to serve, you are able to believe in yourself. And we see evidence here in the little activity here this morning. We had 4-H's doing the prayers. What did you do again? You did the national anthem, you did the 4-H pledge, you did the songs, you did everything. So that proves that you are young leaders developing. And that's very good. This is what the 4-H movement is about. 4-H members in the Northern District, I commend you. Your participation here today reflects discipline, it reflects creativity and commitment. You are living out the 4-H pledge, which is to develop your head for clearer thinking, your heart for your hands for and your health for better living. To our principals, to our teachers, to our local leaders, thank you very much for opening your school and encouraging the 4-H movement.
That was Miss Marcia Barron. The day's activities included an engaging impromptu speech competition and an exciting round of Jeopardy, where participants tested their knowledge and quick thinking abilities. The afternoon continued with other creative activities, including sip and paint and tie-dyeing, allowing participants to express their artistic talents. The Insurance Company of the West Indies, ICWI, one of the proud sponsors, expressed its commitment to youth development. Representative Heather Barron stated that the company is proud to give back and support initiatives that help build the youth of Dominica.
On behalf of the insurance company, we're proud to sponsor this event, the 4-H Program Festival, because investing in the youth is what would build Dominica. The commitment, the drive, the responsibility, and everything else that comes with 4-H Club is what impressed us and pushed us to sponsor. The organizers, the families, and the volunteers, everybody who put this together, we want to say thanks to them, and we want them to continue, because by building our youth, that is how we're going to build Dominica. So we hope that everybody do enjoy the festival, and once again, thank you for including Insurance Company of the West Indies in this year's 4-H Festival.
That was Heather Barron. Now, let's hear from the students who attended.
My name is Naragis, a proud 4-H member of St. John's Primary School. I love 4-H because we go on many trips, we learn, we help people, we give back to the community. That's why I love 4-H.
Hello, my name is Ariel Thomas and I am representing the RDPS 4-H Club. And what I like about 4-H is all the outings and the matching. We also do gardening, planting trees everywhere in our school. We are in charge of the matching most times, and yeah, that's why I like 4-H.
Good morning. My name is Marcio John Baptiste. I represent St. John's Primary School. And today I am here to tell you what I love about 4-H. I love all the things about 4-H, all that we give back, all that we have fun. Not only do we have fun, but we get it back what we give, and it just makes me happy. It makes my heart melt to see all the people that we help just smile.
Hi, good morning. My name is Leanne Casey Seaman, and today I'm representing the Pebbush Primary School. What I love about 4-H is everything, the pledge, everything they do. I love that they're protecting our country and our community. I just love 4-H.
My name is Zia Thomas. I am from Penfield Primary School and I love 4-H because it helps us experience things, do fun things and new things and make us learn.
The festival concluded with participants leaving inspired and empowered, truly reflecting the theme of thinking bigger, serving better, and living healthier. And finally, in local news, the OECS Pearl Technical Sustainability Summit officially got underway with a strong call for collaboration and long-term impact across the education sector. Project Manager for Pearl, Mr. Rafa Gordon, described the summit as a critical opportunity for stakeholders to contribute meaningfully to the sustainability of education initiatives across the region. He emphasized that the gathering provides a platform for participants to reflect, strategize, and take concrete steps toward establishing key reforms. Mr. Gordon noted that the summit is not just another meeting, but a chance for everyone present to make a real and lasting difference in strengthening education systems throughout the OECS.
You have power in this room. Are we going to harness that power? Are we going to take that power and transform it into the kinds of decisions that we need so that we leave here confident that we are moving in the right direction? And that when we leave here, this will not be just another group of people talking, but this will be a set of decisions, actions, strategic directions that will take the education system forward. That you will be part of something that you can look back on years from now, and you will be able to say, I did this. I was a part of this. I remember when the education system was this, and I see that it is that now, and I know that the work I did helped take us to that new level. This is the opportunity before you. This is the challenge that you have. Will you accept it?
Clendon Biscuit of St. Lucia, technical specialist in full stack development with the OECS Education Development Management Unit, provided a brief overview of the summit and outlined the broader objectives of the Pearl project. He explained that the initiative focuses on strengthening education systems across the region through strategic planning, innovation, and long-term sustainability measures.
Clendon Bissett. I work with the OECS Commission, EDMU, attached to the Pearl project. I'm the technical specialist full stack developer for the unit. It's very important for us to all be here today. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. These are always wonderful opportunities for us to be engaging with each other, for us to be open with each other and have the honest discussions that we need to have for the success of the Pearl project. This, as you know, is a sustainability summit, so we're looking at all of the various ends and tentacles of the project that need to be brought together to allow for the project to move forward and to be successful in the end and have a viable product. It's really wonderful to be here. I am one of the newest members of the Pearl project team, looking after the platforms and the digital parts of the project. So now I get to engage with everyone and to get all of the responses, all of the feedback personally for all of the work that we've been doing digitally through our various platforms.
The summit brings together education officials, policymakers, and regional partners for technical deep dive sessions focused on sustainability, risk analysis, and strategic planning for long-term impact. Representatives from various OECS member states also expressed excitement about being in Dominica for the summit. Participants shared their appreciation for the opportunity to collaborate, exchange ideas, and strengthen regional partnerships aimed at advancing sustainable education initiatives. Many noted that the summit provides a valuable space to reflect on progress made and to chart a clear path forward within their respective countries. They also underscored the importance of collective action and knowledge sharing in addressing common challenges across the region. Now, let's hear from some of them.
Selma Bissett, St. Lucia. It is wonderful to be here in Dominica. It feels like home, and it is always a wonderful opportunity to work with colleagues across the region on this very important mission, which is to develop a curriculum that all our students across the region can succeed with. So I must say, I really cherish this opportunity.
Hi, I am Belana Thompson Moraine. I'm from Grenada. I'm an early childhood education officer, and I'm really excited to be taking part in this summit.
Good morning. My name is Bernadette Graves from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'm here at the summit, Sustainability Summit, hoping at the end of the summit that we'll find ways and means of continuing the project, the Pearl project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Melodicia Mills. I'm the curriculum officer for mathematics in Dominica. It is a pleasure to be here among my colleagues around the region for the Sustainability Summit, where we plan for the future when it comes to education, especially for early mathematics and reading. We have been working through it for the past 4 years. Now it's about to wrap up, so we are planning ahead for continuity when the project is over.
The summit continues with sessions focused on sustainability action mapping, risk analysis, and institutional strengthening across the OECS education landscape. And that's all for local news this evening. Stay tuned for regional news coming up next.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new Blast Jackpot rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
And now moving over to Bastere in St. Kitts, the African Export-Import Bank has announced it will increase its financing limit to CARICOM from US $3 billion to US $5 billion over the next 3 to 4 years. Speaking at the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting, Afreximbank President Dr. Ilombi said the expanded commitment builds on more than US $750 million already disbursed across the region. The bank plans to invest in healthcare, tourism, agro-processing, infrastructure, and SME financing, while also supporting regional trade and integration through a new payment and settlement system. St. Kitts and Nevis will also host the 5th Africa-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum later this year. The government has introduced the National Authentication Framework, or NAF, as part of its digital transformation plan. The system was unveiled at an event in Shock Bay, led by the Ministry of Public Service. Officials say the NAF is a secure, central system that allows citizens to use one verified digital identity to access multiple government services through the DigiGov portal. This means people will be able to apply for birth certificates, renew licenses, register businesses, and make payments online using one login. Cabinet Secretary Augusta de Gazon says the system will help protect personal information, reduce identity fraud, strengthen cybersecurity, and improve how government services are delivered. Public Service Minister Stephenson King called the launch a major step forward in modernizing government and making St. Lucia more technology-driven. Officials say the new system will also support stronger data protection laws and help build a safer digital future for the country. And finally, in regional news, Grenada has officially launched its online embarkation-disembarkation ED card platform to streamline visitor arrivals and modernize border processing. As of March 2, 2026, travelers can complete their ED card online prior to arrival, eliminating the need for paper forms and speeding up entry at ports. Minister for Tourism, Senator Adrian Thomas, described the initiative as a major step in strengthening tourism infrastructure and improving efficiency as visitor numbers grow. CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Stacey Liebert, said the digital platform enhances the visitor experience by ensuring a smoother, faster arrival process.
Modernizing arrival procedure is a critical component of destination competitiveness. Today's traveler values efficiency and ease. The launch of the online ED card platform reflects Grenada's ongoing commitment to strengthening the visitor experience while supporting a modern, digitally enabled tourism environment. A smooth arrival process sets the tone for a visitor's entire stay, and initiatives like this help ensure that Grenada remains welcoming, efficient, and forward-looking.
Officials say the system will also improve immigration operations and passenger flow, particularly during peak travel periods, as Grenada continues to expand its tourism sector. And that's all for regional news this evening. Stay tuned for international news coming up next.
We're at the different phases in life. We move at a different pace. All we need is to be supported. Cause when the baby's coming, business needs revamping, the new job starting, and you need an outfit. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up. The wedding's planning, rent due dates coming. Momentum is your support financing. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up.
And now for international news. India and Canada have announced a series of new agreements, including a 10-year civil nuclear energy deal, as Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Mark Carney met in New Delhi to reset strained diplomatic ties. The landmark agreement includes long-term uranium supply and cooperation on small modular and advanced reactors. Both leaders also pledged closer collaboration in technology, critical minerals, defense, space, and education. Carney said the two countries aim to finalize a long-discussed free trade agreement by the end of 2026, with a target of reaching US $50 billion in bilateral trade. Relations had deteriorated following allegations by former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau linking India to the 2023 killing of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Grenada. Claims India denied. Under Carney's leadership, both sides are now working to rebuild cooperation amid shifting global trade dynamics. And finally, Israel carried out air and naval strikes on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon after the group launched rockets and drones toward the northern Israeli city of Haifa. Hezbollah said the attack was in retaliation for the killing of Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei and recent Israeli strikes. Israel reported no casualties from the rocket fire. Lebanese officials say at least 52 people were killed in Monday's Israeli strikes, which targeted Hezbollah command centers and weapon sites in Beirut's southern suburbs and southern Lebanon. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz vowed Hezbollah would pay a heavy price, while Lebanon's Prime Minister Nawaf Salam condemned the rocket fire and announced a ban on Hezbollah's military activities. The escalation marks a widening of the regional conflict involving Israel, Iran, and allied groups across the Middle East. And that's all for international news this evening. Stay tuned for the sports segment coming up next.
Don't forget, today we have funeral, we have functions. Make sure you're on time.
Always on time, eh?
You're always on time. Make sure. All right. Papa Met, look, I just received a message from National Bank asking me to regain access to my account. Look at message that your account has been placed on hold due to an unusual activity. Let me click that link.
How many times NBD has to say that they will never ever send links via text message to regain access to account or to restore account or to do anything with account?
So National Bank, that's in it, I believe it. I just click in.
Emo, if you are not sure, it's better if you call National Bank at 255-2300 or email them at customersupport@nbd.dm.
Papa Met, later again I lose all the little money I save up from my account.
And you'd find money to pay me.
Yeah, I tell you, I almost click link and almost lose my money. You're talking about I hope I have money to pay you. Let's go, eh?
All I know is don't click any link. Call NBD instead.
Yeah, let us know our business.
And now for the sports segment. It was an exciting evening of volleyball at the R&D Academy 3-on-3 competition, where 11 teams battled it out for top honors. Taking first place was Team TKR, walking away with a $300 cash prize generously sponsored by Paxson Bank. Claiming second place and earning $150, sponsored by Prince by Ozan, was another outstanding team effort that kept the competition fierce until the very end. All in all, it was a thrilling showcase of skill, teamwork, and sportsmanship. Congratulations to the 11 teams who participated, and great job, R&D. CONCACAF has confirmed that both Guyana National Under-20 football team and Anguilla National Under-20 football team have been disqualified from the 2026 CONCACAF Men's Under-20 qualifiers following an on-field altercation during the Group D clash in Curacao. The match was halted in the 86th minute with Guyana ahead 5-0 after Anguilla was shown 5 red cards, dropping below the required number of players to continue. The scoreline has been upheld as a 5-0 forfeit in Guyana's favor. further disciplinary actions. All remaining fixtures for both teams will be awarded as 3-0 forfeits to their opponents. Fines have been issued, the amounts undisclosed. 4 match bans have been handed to 5 Anguillan players and 4 Guyanese players. The suspended players will serve their sanctions in upcoming CONCACAF or FIFA competitions. A harsh conclusion to Guyana's campaign despite the dominant performance on the night. Goodwill Secondary School GSS and Convent High School CHS have advanced to the Under-16 and Under-20 finals respectively in the Sports Division Secondary Schools Netball Championship. In a thrilling contest, GSS defeated Portsmouth Secondary School A 24-21. The match was tied 21-21 at the end of regulation time, forcing 5 minutes of overtime to determine the winner. Scoring for GSS, Chrisa Pierre, 13 out of 17 attempts. Marie Motume, 11 out of 18 attempts. Scoring for PSSA, Jekola Benjamin, 15 out of 21 attempts, and Joel Benjamin, 6 out of 10 attempts. On the 20 playoff, CHS secured a 36-26 victory over Castlebrew Secondary School in their semi-final clash. Scoring for CHS, Nolise Didier, scoring 13 out of 18 attempts, and Chloe Gregoire, scoring 23 out of 31 attempts. Scoring for CBSS, Selena Winston, scoring 15 out of 25 attempts, and Diane Augustine, scoring 11 from 19 attempts. The finals of the championship will be held on Friday, March 6 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Final matchups: Under-16, NECSA versus GSS. Under-20, DSC-B versus CHS. Fans can expect exciting action as the teams compete for championship glory. And finally, in sports, a day camp was held on Saturday as preparations continue for participation in the upcoming Jean-Pierre Caribbean Youth Netball Tournament. The day's activities concluded with a practice match at the Massac Indoor Facility, giving players the opportunity to sharpen their skills and build team chemistry ahead of the regional competition. Coaches expressed satisfaction with the team's progress and intensity, noting that continued training will be key as the squad prepares to represent Dominica on the regional stage. Exciting action continued last weekend in the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Island-wide Domino League, with competitive matchups played across all 4 zones. Zone A, Skills defeated Unique Stars 2,504 points to 1,577 points, while Jimit Stars edged Layu 2,545 points to 2,223 points. Westbridge overcame Denver, scoring 2,537 points to 2,379 points. And Valiant beat Family First, scoring 2,522 points to 2,122 points. On Sunday, Jimit Stars got past Westbridge, scoring 2,514 to 2,456. Skills defeated Denver, scoring 2,503 to 2,386. Valiant beat Unique Stars, scoring 2,511 to 2,342. And Layu overcame Family First, scoring 2,503 to 2,143. In Zone B, Kasgori defeated Depa, scoring 2,505 to 1,757. Kainago beat Bells, scoring 2,509 to 1,447. Non-players overcame NATO full effect, scoring 2,505 to 2,212. And Rosama White City got the better of Baghdad, scoring 2,504 to 1,814. Sunday saw Kalinago defeat Kasgori, 2,508 to 1,922. White City beat Bells, scoring 2,508 to 1,555. Non-players edged Baghdad, scoring 2,501 to 2,228. And NATO full effect defeat Depa, scoring 2,526 to 1,795. And now for Zone C, Eclipse beat One Love, scoring 2,533 to 1,447. Challengers got past No Name, scoring 2,502 to 2,480. Public Enemies defeated Strikers, scoring 2,504 to 1,906. And Purple City overcame Seaside Boys, scoring 2,503 to 2,340. On Sunday, Eclipse edged Public Enemies, scoring 2,503 to 2,492. Challengers defeated Strikers, 2,524 to 2,104. And One Love got the better of Seaside Boys, scoring 2,507 to 1,550. And now moving over to Zone D. Warriors defeated Shatter, scoring 2,506 to 1,441. Massey Square dominated Fireball, scoring 5,026 to 1,777. And Nathan Woke Up Stars beat Focus, 2,549 to 2,063. On Sunday, Brigade Stars defeated Warriors, scoring 2,530 to 2,068. Nathan Wake Up Stars overcame Massey Square, scoring 2,550 to 2,009. And Focus beat Shatter, scoring 2,522 to 2,269. The competition continues to intensify as teams battle for top positions in their respective zones. And that's all for the sports segment this evening. Stay tuned for the weather report coming up next. And this brings us to the end of tonight's news broadcast for the 3rd of March 2026. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis. On behalf of the entire newscast, we say thank you for viewing. This is Emo Nightly News, every moment online. Good night.